everyone, welcome to a replay of Kyle is Famous, now the complete edition. I didn't think I was gonna come back and play this. But I do like that there's uh I think there's like 25 to 50 new endings.
Kyle woke up. He is famous.
Oh man, I don't remember all the
Kyle is
choices.
host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle.
Yeah, but this is a little easier to get through all the endings. It's a little faster. He's the host. Oh, that's right. We were like a
Stay Up
movie
Late
star
with
person.
Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public
You
has
start halfway
noticed.
through a game.
No, this is how it starts.
Inside has called
I've
Kyle
just
a
played. I've
most
played this before.
excellent,
It's
dumpy
like
white
it's
man.
a word based game, which I'm glad that they read it out for you. Because I am dyslexic as fuck, and I'm not gonna read all this. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. He dumpy.
Ah, I see. There with Kate.
He got that cake.
Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details.
Nosy little
Most online
bitches.
videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is
You,
Kyle's
Kyle?
most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist.
Rachel May.
She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires
say?
preparation.
Uh-huh.
Kyle has 30.
Yeah. Okay. I do vaguely remember this broken phone. Interesting. I actually don't remember when the last time I played this was. It's been quite a while. It's been probably like at least a year. Really? That's fair. I don't even pay attention to me. Kyle's first decision in the morning was made wisely. Wither away.
Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died.
No, he was successful at his withering.
I too am successful at withering away every morning.
Kyle is now a ghost. This does not relieve him of his responsibilities.
Man, the afterworld sucks if you still gotta get up and go to work. Get out of bed anyway, I guess. Alright, let's scavenge.
Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing
we're gonna
his
scavenge our bedroom. His immediate for bugs.
Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon, he had a small
Forgot that I actually really liked this game. It was so ridiculous. Ooh, a handful of various insects dead. We'll save it for later use. Have a little snack.
Mass for later use.
Let's see. Over closet. Inspect a rusty locker. Choose an outfit. A rusty locker?
Kyle knelt down and inspected the old, rusty container that had been in his closet for ages. It was locked, but had a blade-shaped slot in the top.
What could go in that slot?
I know it can go in that slot. Fistful of beetles.
Beans?
No, beetles.
Beans.
Beans. What the fuck? Cats exit the bed and
I too have to exit the bed every morning.
leave the apartment because we're a ghost, so nothing matters. Haunt around.
Kyle felt a sudden pull on his heart.
It was him falling in love.
Had he abandoned his job as a ghost?
I would. Why the fuck you have to work if you're dead?
Was he fulfilling his spooky, ethereal role that he'd accepted while lying in bed this morning? Kyle realized he had no other choice. He must spend his day spooking about.
That's what I would do.
Kyle decided he should make a plan about who or where he should spook.
Spook himself.
Kyle could think of nobody better to spook than himself. Kyle sat on the sidewalk and looked at the ground. He took a deep breath. Kyle began to scream uncontrollably, as he had managed to spook himself by his very existence.
It's me.
Kyle jumped up from the sidewalk and began to run around, flailing his arms. Unfortunately, Kyle was unable to escape from the fact that he was himself.
Existential dread in the morning.
Kyle spent several minutes screaming. But as he screamed, Kyle realized it was becoming time for Rachel's interview.
Fuck that interview.
Continuing to scream, Kyle traveled to his studio.
While screaming.
Kyle
Yeah,
tried
while
to do
screaming.
well by
Whole
his
way.
duties and conduct the
I also have a
interview with
fistful of
Rachel.
bugs.
One handful of fish, another handful of ants.
But being able to only express pure terror, the episode consisted only of Rachel watching him scream.
That sounds about
The
right.
episode was very popular.
Oh, hell yeah. People
Kyle was
like
asked to
screaming people on the
continue
internet.
Screaming in the next episode, and the next.
His life is nothing but scream.
Kyle's show was rebranded to Kyle is Scared with Kyle. The studio went on to produce many episodes.
With Kyle.
Kyle remained existentially terrified of himself.
But he got success. Hell yeah. Achievement unlocked around town endings. I got the ending. Kyle haunted himself. Alright. Let's reset. Alright.
I need to say boo into a mirror.
No, he just went out, sat on a lawn, and then started screaming because of his own existence as a
I mean,
ghost.
I don't even have to be a ghost to do that. Do that right now. Get rest. But, you know,
Okay, let's exit the bed. Open the closet. Choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing
It's
how
not that anymore.
important appearance is.
No, I reset. I got an ending already. Okay, so my outfit could be jeans and swimming goggles, skunk pasties, slick suit or suit of armor.
bitch, skunk pasties. Let's go. Cover them
Kyle chose the
shits.
pasties made out of mashed skunk flesh.
Ah!
Oh,
Skunk butt rug.
a skunk butt rug. Why? Oh. No, that was
Getting the
not what I was
soggy garments to
expecting. I
stay
thought they
proved
were like
difficult,
look like little
so Kyle
skunks.
opted to stick them to his body with hot glue.
I didn't choose that. Why did you choose that? You fucking masochist. Sit at the desk. See what we can find. Check in your drawer. No, he hot glued them to his nips.
They're covered nonetheless.
They're also melted. Let's take a key. I'm pretty sure this key. Goes to closet, rusty locker.
Kyle knelt down and inspected the old.
How does it not go to that? Oh, did I just waste time? Oh well, that's fine. Alright, move to kitchen, open the fridge.
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
Condiments.
Kyle started to grab condiments from the fridge, squirting them into his mouth with both hands.
I'm sorry, is Kyle having like a
Horseradish and
midlife
mayonnaise
crisis?
entered Kyle's mouth at a rate that soon
I'm giving
overwhelmed
him
his
a
ability to
midlife
swallow.
crisis. Oh my god, I forgot. I fucking loved this game. Oh, this game is so funny. There's so many endings now too, and
This is what
choices.
the narrator is saying terrible for Stanley.
Honestly, yeah. Let's see.
Stanley rolls.
That's true.
Kyle spewed the excess condiment slurry across the kitchen, covering the furniture and walls.
Oh
Kyle
no.
continued until all of the condiments had been emptied.
Cool. Turn to the hallway. Leave the apartment. Give review of free sample. Steal Techno Gem. We're stealing
Quickly,
Techno
before the
Gem.
attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Jim by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to heave upwards.
Hell yeah.
After several
Ooh.
tugs, Techno Jim broke free,
Yes.
leaving one foot and one leg behind.
Hell yes.
Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring, bewildered, and ran outside.
Obviously, your chair's full. What's the other problem with the way?
Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity.
I don't think that's
As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. "Good evening, Kyle," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here."
Cool, we're gonna interview Techno Jim instead.
Kyle roughly shoved Rachel out of her seat and placed Techno Jim in her stead.
Yeah, fuck you, Rachel. We want to know what Techno Jim has to say.
"Hello, Techno Jim," said Kyle. "I'm going to interview you today." Kyle grasped Techno Jim's hand and tried to shake it, but instead tore it off the cardboard frame. Kyle's producer, sensing viral media, pulled the bewildered Rachel out of frame and motioned the crew to go live.
No one gave a fuck about Rachel.
Cameramen moved, lights flashed, and suddenly the studio was on air.
Hell yes. This is
"Hi,
gold.
I'm Kyle," said Kyle, "and tonight I'm going to interview a very special guest." He pointed at Techno Jim using the dismembered arm.
He used his own dismembered
Techno
arm.
Jim started to smoke from the heat of the lights.
Oh no.
"Would you like to introduce yourself?" asked Kyle. Knowing Jim would probably
Just a
not speak,
schizophrenic.
Kyle took it upon himself to be his voice as well. "Hi, Kyle," he said, raising the pitch of his voice. "My name is Rachel May, and I'm a very special guest." Rachel's expression of confusion turned to shock. "Well, Rachel, you look way too thin and absolutely terrible, and you should feel ugly." Kyle gave Jim a meaningful stare.
Damn.
"Wow, Kyle," he said. "I sure wish I could look like you." Techno Jim burst into flames.
Hell yeah.
Instantaneously, the sprinkler system initiated. Curtains of water poured down from the rafters. Within seconds, the production equipment was doused in water. The set was soon abuzz with electrical fires.
Oh, good.
Kyle's crew abandoned their posts as cameramen and sound mixers to try to put the fires out. As the crew scrambled around, the cameras continued to run. Kyle sat, motionless, staring forward.
He's just the "this is fine" meme.
Eventually, the fires were all put out. Kyle's producer shut off the broadcast, leaving Kyle's vacant stare as the final frame.
Savage.
Kyle's ratings skyrocketed.
Interpretive.
Techno Jim became a staple on the show, often ending up destroyed by the end of each episode.
Huh.
Although
Like
Rachel
Mythbuster
did not come
style.
back on the show, her cardboard portrayal did. Rachel was very popular.
Rachel. Kyle interviewed Rachel. Unlocked a new cursor. Ooh, I get new cursors. I have to do that at the main menu. Unlocks. I got a flashlight. Trails. Ooh, there's unlockables. Expansions. Ooh. They've done a lot of stuff. Hell yeah.
The flashlight.
Kyle woke up. He is famous.
Yeah. Although I will do this real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I woke up. He is famous. We can skip that part. Okay. I'm gonna exit the bed. we're gonna get dressed.
Kyle decided to take some time to choose
We're gonna
the
look
perfect.
fancy.
Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit. The chest pockets were
Dumpy.
filled with random knickknacks.
Ooh, we got knickknacks. Uh, exit the bedroom. Move to the check locked door. Oh, walked in the small hallway. Oh, I didn't get that the first few times. I'm walking into the hallway outside of the apartment. I think that connected the rooms of his apartment. Oh no, it is his hallway. It's just phrased kind of weird. What locked
Kyle
door
walked
then?
over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside.
Weird. Open
Kyle decided it would be best to try to force the door open with use of his face.
it. Just wham.
After smashing his features into solid wood for several minutes, Kyle gained severe short-term amnesia.
Oh, it's just like me. So now I have a broken phone, a suit, and amnesia. The Dark Descent. Yeah, so whenever I make choices, if it's a choice that affects things, it gives me a little icon at the top to tell me what all I have. Yeah. And at the bottom right, it tells me where I am, and the bottom middle tells me how much time I have until the interview, because every choice that I make takes away time. So I have to hurry and try to make choices before the time runs out. Okay, let's leave the apartment and visit my neighbor.
Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
Consume Gabby?
Consumer! Oh my god, eat! Consume.
So
Consume
I
poor
can-
Gabby.
So
Now,
the
I don't care what
options.
the other options are.
No. So the options. Consume Gabby. Totally logical. Green start a conversation. Not logical. No one would do that. Or scream and spin. Why are these the options?
Kyle unhinged his jaw and swallowed Gabby whole.
Consuming her.
Oh no.
Job done, Kyle returned to the middle of the street.
No. Gabby, I'm sorry.
Have to actually make her next round. Huh?
Yeah.
Eating her.
Maybe she's the cannibal. Maybe she's a really bad person.
Cannibalize the cannibal?
Yeah.
Is several years
That's how
old
you do
with
it.
Exposed wires coming out of the back.
Fix my phone.
Continued. Also, the screen has had issues ever since I used it to hammer nails into the wall.
Man, Kyle is not the brightest bulb, especially now with amnesia.
Furthermore, when I submerge it in water, I get severely shocked until it runs out of battery.
How's that working out for
The
you?
attendant looked at Kyle, pursed his lips, and said nothing.
Ah, the tech days.
Feeling he had made his argument, Kyle decided to leave.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this store. And go back to my apartment. Let's open the pantry this time.
Kyle wanted to access the pantry, but found it was locked with a small keyhole.
Oh, that's probably what the key in the desk goes to, but I don't have enough time to get that.
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
Oh, I'm gonna eat the fridge.
Kyle pointed his neck.
I'm actually just a
and
Sneeple.
hoisted the fridge on top of his face. Somehow, miraculously, he wrapped his mouth around the device. He started to swallow.
I am just a
In one
Sneeple.
slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid
Ugh.
down Kyle's throat.
I don't like that noise.
After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt relatively sure the fridge would not come back
I
out.
like how it's a whole fiasco to eat the fridge, but you just swallowed your neighbor.
Yeah, she's a lot smaller than a fridge, I hope. Unless she was just like 400 pounds.
Like, no.
Man,
no,
I got
like, gurgling, snapping, nothing. You just, like, she's gone.
I got a
You
thing
came
for
and
eating bad
polished
food,
off my
but
fridge.
does me eating Gabby earlier not count as good food? Well, I guess. Well, no. Humans would make okay, wouldn't they? And the whole thing of like, you want omnivores? Or do you want.
No,
What's
you
the other
don't-
one?
No, we're tough and gamey. Look, we don't got much.
I'm not. I'm like a nice Wagyu. Some marbled fat.
Oh, honey, you think you're a Wagyu.
Kyle hurried to the
I'm
center.
not. I'm like a discount steak. I'm a discount on the discount steak.
You're a gas station steak.
Sitting across from his
No.
host chair was a glamorous
I could be
woman
like a
with an
gas
air
station
of
carne
genuine
asada.
Yeah, gas station carne asada.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
White gas station carne asada.
Oh. Like a gas station tamale.
Yeah, it's just beef with black pepper on it. It's carne asada.
No, at least some garlic.
No.
As
Oh,
Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here.
Don't look me in the eyes.
yeah, don't look me in the eyes. Autistics don't like that.
Kyle responded.
I feel threatened. I might swallow you whole. Forget her name from Amnesia.
Hello. You. Kyle's ears began to ring from his concussion.
How did I get a concussion?
You smashed your head into the door.
Oh yeah, I have amnesia.
My God.
Rachel looked at Kyle, slightly
I
confused.
can't help it.
as
My
the two
memory don't
smiled.
work good either.
Before she noticed the glazed look in Kyle's eyes, the producer approached.
Mhm, mhm.
Time to get started, he said, putting a hand on Kyle's shoulder.
Mm.
Let's get stationed.
I don't like that. Man touches tots.
Kyle sat in the nearest chair, which was Rachel's. After a moment, Rachel hesitantly sat in the host chair.
She's just going with it.
A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on.
Up.
Good morning, everyone, said Kyle. My name is... Kyle made a desperate effort to remember his name, or really anything.
It's me every day.
Kyle looked at Rachel. Do you know who I am? He asked. Rachel looked back, confused.
She just leans over. Is this a bit?
Who are you? Well, if you're not Kyle, I don't know who you are. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle made up his mind that he was probably Kyle.
Good choice.
Well, he said, I'm Kyle.
I'm
A
Kyle.
long silence. Eventually, Rachel spoke again. And I'm Rachel. Hi, everyone. She waved. Hi, Rachel, said Kyle. So why are we here? Rachel was visibly worried. Ha ha, funny, she said. Weren't you planning on asking me any questions?
Nope.
I mean, I don't have any ideas, said Kyle. Kyle kept staring at Rachel. Someone coughed. Kyle looked around and noticed the crew.
You didn't notice the amount of crew and like stage lights and production?
Who on earth are all of you? He asked. Nobody answered.
Rude.
Kyle got out of his chair and walked off frame, leaving Rachel alone with millions of viewers.
You got this.
Rachel smiled at the camera nervously. Well, she said, let me tell you some knock-knock jokes.
Sure.
Eventually, the producer ended the broadcast early due to technical issues.
Was the technical issue his brain?
Kyle woke up in his bed the next day, remembering nothing about what had happened.
Kyle forgot everything. Yeah, it's fair. Reset. Yep. Yeah, there's a fuck ton of endings. I can't remember if I got all the endings the last time I played this, but I think I did. I'm trying to remember if there was technically a good ending, or if it was mostly bad endings. I'm gonna browse social media.
Kyle started to
So
scroll
that's
through
what I
news
actually
articles
do
on
every
his
time I
phone.
wake up.
Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked number 1 and number 2 show on television.
I got number 1 and number 2?
New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating.
What?
Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on very, very long vacation after interview tonight. Who is the bug vigilante recently spotted pursuing larcenists?
Sammy, get down.
Kyle fails to
Hey.
show up to several charity
Sammy.
events.
Look over there. Look over there. Kitty boy.
Bug vigilante shows up to charity events with fresh baked pastries. Donations.
Go
flourish.
on. You got this. There you go.
Hot dogs
Just gonna
making
endlessly
resurgence
scroll
as fuel
social media and
source
see what
for both
happens.
Humans and tugboats. Phone model recalled. Techno Gym stores blame overuse by customers. Kyle's phone exploded in his hands from overuse.
Oh. Do I have hands still? Huh. Okay. I'll walk out naked.
This phone, said Kyle. Kyle continued. Also, the screen. Furthermore, when I submerged, the attendant looked at Kyle, feeling he had made.
Anyway, didn't mean to click that. Visit my neighbor.
Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door, and
This time I won't
a
consume her.
middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
But I will scream and spin.
Slowly,
Ah!
Kyle started to
While
twirl
naked.
outside of Gabby's
Yeah, while
door,
naked.
arms outstretched.
Helicopter, helicopter.
He tilted his neck upwards and let loose a long, passionate, meaningful scream.
Perfect.
As Kyle continued to spin, Gabby shut and locked her door, as she did every time Kyle screamed outside her door.
Do I just do this every morning? Is this just like our ritual?
Eventually, Kyle ran out of breath and fell over.
Sounds about right. Just like me.
Sitting as Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day.
Pop my wrist.
Finger. I don't like
Kyle waved and smiled
no.
broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes.
Well, you don't want to look at my
Kyle
willy.
started making his rounds
Willy?
around the room,
Yeah,
greeting
little
each
Willy.
crew member, none of
His
whom
name's
looked
Kyle.
at him
He has a
directly.
willy.
As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. One by one, the crew followed suit.
Birthday suit.
Kyle was left all alone.
Kyle prepared by being a nudist. Reset. Alright. Exit the bed. We'll try to do it proper this time. Open the closet. Choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some time to
Get a nice suit.
Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body in.
Okay. The desk. Write notes.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother? Okay, are you a mother?
Kyle wrote down his second question.
Diet tips.
Kyle wrote down his third question.
Purposely ran over a puppy. What is wrong with Kyle? Funny story.
Kyle
Okay,
wrote down his last question.
guilty pleasure.
Kyle
Okay.
ripped his page of
Yep. Okay, check the drawer. Get the key.
Kyle grabbed.
Forget what the key goes to. Pantry. Exit. Kitchen. Pantry.
Kyle wanted to act.
Unlock.
The pantry door lock creaked as if it hadn't moved for years, but eventually opened.
Hell
Instead of an
yes.
assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry stored his massive amount of bottled lard.
Why? Why lard? Why do you have that? Chug a bottle of lard.
Kyle
How else is he
voraciously
supposed to
grabbed
be
the
dummy?
closest bottle, snapped the neck against the wall, and sucked out all of the fat within a minute.
I chugged a bottle of lard. Chug another bottle of lard. I know I was supposed to be doing it good this time, but
He felt very sick.
I'm chaotic
got
and I can't
distracted by
resist. Got distracted by lard, as one does. More lard.
Kyle's vomit and the lard were mixing in a way to make it hard to tell which was which.
Finish off the pantry of
As
lard.
Kyle finished the last bottle of lard, he felt a wave of accomplishment come over him.
Proud of you, Kyle. Okay.
These panels might get to live in here. These ones are going to be
Ooh.
they're white and red stripes.
Ooh. Fancy.
Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that Kyle decided it would be after smashing his features into solid. Kyle, as good. Kyle, hello. Rachel, before she noticed, time to get. Kyle, a moment after.
I think it's gonna give me the same ending.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just drank a whole bunch of lard.
Yeah, but I also opened the
Kyle got out of his.
thing with my skull. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Promise we'll do it good this time. Alright, this, closet, outfit,
Kyle decided.
suit,
Kyle Mar-
desk, notes.
Kyle wrote. Kyle wrote. Kyle wrote. Kyle wrote. Kyle ripped his.
Okay. Drawer. Flashlight, CD, assorted change. What would be a good thing to have?
Sort of change.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Kyle.
Get some change.
In case you need the bus.
You're a bus. Okay. Scavenge, maybe?
Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor,
For
realized.
resources.
Kyle began to comb through the damp piles of filth and mold on his floor in search of helpful items.
Thought
After
you were doing
finding
great
and
this
eating
time.
a few bits of crumbs and old cheese,
Trying to. I
Kyle
thought
found
maybe I could
something
scavenge
much
around and
more
find something good.
Indeed, it was the corpse of Harry, a friend that had gone missing years ago while at Kyle's house.
What? I found the corpse of my friend? Wasn't what I was expecting to
Surprised I
find.
haven't found one of those in the backyard.
We did find a bone.
What's that dog?
Pretty sure it was a
Kyle
rib
was
bone.
glad to see him again, but was unsure of whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business.
Let's deal with Harry, I guess.
Kyle hoisted Harry
There's
up
only a
his
dead
shoulder and
body
took
in
him
my
outside.
room that I didn't notice for months. Didn't you notice the smell? Well, I guess not if your room smells
Not
like
with all
cheese
the
and
lard.
mold. And lard.
Kyle began dragging Harry's body down the street, drawing many, many stairs.
Yeah, you think?
Kyle knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse on a lovely playdate, just the two of them.
I think so.
I was trying to become the new Britney Spears. It's got an absolute breakdown on social media.
I don't know what Kyle's trying to do.
Kyle and Harry started at the arcade. Kyle used Harry's arms to operate the joysticks and push buttons. After 5 or 6 different games, the two friends had enough tickets for a single candy bar.
Ooh. It'll get a little spicy.
They took their prize to the local park for eating. Kyle tried to feed some of the chocolate bar to Harry, but Harry seemed to not have an appetite. After
Considering
eating, Kyle
he's
noticed a nearby
experiencing
playground.
the dead.
He dragged Harry over.
He has the dead.
Kyle tried to figure out a way to swing Harry onto the swing set, but, lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No.
Poor Harry.
What do you think?
Instead, Kyle started to lug
if I
Harry
do
to the
white
top of the
red,
slide
red,
and
red,
shove him
red,
down
black,
time and
green,
time
or
again.
should I just do all the bumps white and then the inside red? Basically, do you want black?
Yes.
Continue with the original form.
Push him down.
Kyle took Harry to the movies to see as many popular films as their pocket change allowed.
Hey, my pocket change came in help.
Kyle had plenty of pocket change. He eagerly approached the ticket window.
Hell yeah.
Kyle bought 2 tickets to A Love Romance. After getting inside, Kyle left Harry to go find a
I
restroom.
think Kyle and Harry were a little more than friends.
By the time Kyle had finished using the restroom, he had forgotten that he brought Harry along. Kyle watched A Love Romance by himself. Harry's corpse sat on a bench in the atrium.
Well,
While Kyle was in the movie, a beautiful thing happened.
you realized you were gay?
Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of friendship and love, was reanimated.
Ah, damn, I made zombies.
Harry's old, rotten flesh gained color and life. His fingernails regrew. His
Ew.
missing eye came back.
Yeah.
By the time the movie was over, Harry was able to greet Kyle with a large, friendly hug as his old self.
Nope.
Kyle was confused, but delighted to have his long-lost friend meet him on his way out of the theater. The two made plans to get drinks together and parted ways for the day. Kyle returned home, forgetting about the interview with Rachel.
Yeah, fuck Rachel. Kyle helped a friend. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna do one more of this. Okay, I promise we're actually gonna try to do good this time.
I don't think there is a good.
I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, exit the bed, closet, outfit,
Kyle decided.
suit,
Kyle.
okay, desk, interview,
Kyle wrote.
Okay.
Kyle.
back. Okay. Check the drawer, get some coins.
Kyle scooped up.
Check it again. And let's grab some CDs. Take the carnival music. I don't know why. Okay, back to the room.
Did you say, why do I bother?
No, I said I don't know why. Okay, kitchen, fridge,
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
prepare breakfast,
Kyle constructed a.
eat.
Kyle ate his breakfast slow.
Turn to the hallway. Leave the apartment. Tech store. Buy batteries.
Kyle counted out $1.
I don't know why I need batteries.
Kyle, sitting across, as Kyle. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here.
I haven't.
Kyle responded. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest.
Why do you talk like that? Fucking
After
weirdo.
other mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
Produce CD.
Do not introduce her with clown music. Please, you're trying to do it good.
As Rachel started to reply, Kyle clamped his hand over her mouth. Hush, he said.
I got a
I
mixtape
need to do
show.
something before we can continue. Kyle removed the CD he had brought to the interview and
Yes.
placed it in a nearby player deck.
I can't ring in my chaos. I just can't. It's
The
impossible.
sound system kicked into action, piping Kyle's music throughout the studio.
Banging.
Rachel briefly listened, a blank expression on her face. Smiling, Kyle closed his eyes and enjoyed the music for a moment. Then, he spoke.
Then he whipped out the face paint and Fago.
All right, now everything's ready.
Oh,
Let's
God.
begin.
What am I about to
She's about to
do?
be sent.
Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier.
You're just gonna ignore that? Alright. Start with a weird question.
We all have one. What's your guilty pleasure?
Masturbation.
I'm
Obviously.
sorry, Kyle, said Rachel. What on earth is this music? It's very... well, it's something.
Hey, I worked hard on this mixtape for you.
It's an old favorite, Rachel, said Kyle. This is what I grew up on. It's part of my most special collection.
Bang, bang.
Ah. Kyle, you
Kyle
fucking
and
weirdo.
Rachel sat silently, the music playing in the background. Rachel began to frown. Suddenly, the wall next to Kyle exploded.
Why? Is it an invasion of clowns?
Through the hole stepped several men in dazzling, flamboyant costumes.
It's
of
an invasion of
guitars,
clowns!
pianos, and other instruments. Kyle, said the man in front, we are the band of your childhood.
Oh, he sounds like he touches dots.
Kyle's jaw dropped, smiling. He put his hands to his cheeks. His eyes sparkled. We have come to issue a grievance about playing our music on TV without a license.
Ooh, copyright.
The man took his guitar in both hands and began slamming Kyle's face repeatedly.
Damn.
After
You couldn't just
several
sue him
hours,
like a
the
normal
grievance
person?
had been sufficiently repaid. The band left
It
through
really is the
hole they had
clowns.
created in the wall. Kyle lay on the floor, thinking about what had happened.
Just pondering
Rachel
life.
slowly slid to his side. Are you feeling okay, Kyle?
No, it's just
Asked
beating with a
with a certain
guitar.
expression on her face. Have you ever met your childhood idol, Rachel? Asked Kyle.
Never meet your
The
heroes.
person you looked up to for as long as you can remember. I can't say I have, said Rachel. Kyle raised both fists into the air. It feels amazing! Kyle spent the rest of Rachel's interview chatting happily about meeting his lifelong favorite band. Rachel listened and asked questions politely, seeming unfazed that her moment on TV had been uprooted.
Fair enough.
Eventually, the studio was out of time and the broadcast shut off. Kyle and Rachel walked out of the studio together. Kyle was grinning widely.
Oh, what a fanboy.
The two said their goodbyes and walked off in separate directions.
She's probably so confused.
As Kyle walked home, he felt like the interview had been everything he had hoped it to be. Kyle had gotten everything he had ever wanted as a child.
Kyle played music. Aww. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do this time. Because there's a lot of choices and a lot of options for this game, and I am absolutely gonna play a lot more of this because this is really fun. What does New Blood mean? What the fuck does that mean? What happens if I click it? It opens a web browser. New Blood Interactive. Oh, is that like the like studio that made this? I'm guessing so. Yeah. If so, fucking fantastic. I love this game. Alright, I will play some more of this in the future. Bye.